Hey guys, this is for Miss Jones and Miss Dean's class. This is your Health Week 2. Health Week 2, all right? For Miss Jones and Miss Dean's entire class, okay guys? Last week, for Week 1, your title was Miss Jones and Dean Health Week 1 Explained. This one is Health Week 2. Last week, you guys, I read to you about good health, and then you guys did a little Q&A thing on the back, all right? So if you need that read to you, go to the other video, and I will read it to you, go over the questions. If you watch that video and have the paper in front of you, you can answer the questions right while I'm reading it and be done in like a few minutes time that the video takes. So write your name on this, guys. Write your name so that you get credit, okay? That is Week 1. Week 2, there's a lot of words on these papers. I don't want you to get overwhelmed, okay? What I would like to do for you guys is just go through this real quick, okay? We're talking about saying no to drugs, okay? There's a thing here. There's just some ways to say no, okay? I'm going to read it to you really quickly, all right? Saying no thanks. It could be just as easy as that, just saying no thanks. However, if the person offering the cigarette, beer, or joint persists or keeps trying to get it, the child will have to back up his or her no thanks with other tactics. Technically, you never have to give an answer, like a reason why. You can always tell them no. You don't need a reason, okay? That's the bottom line. But if you feel like you would like to give a reason, here's some other ways to say no, okay? Be a broken record. Just keep saying it as many times. No, 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 no. Okay? Until they stop pressuring you, or stall them and until they can think of something else to say. Like, just no, no. And then when you think of something else to say, just bring it up, okay? Give a reason. This reason could simply be, I'm not allowed to do that, or that's bad for you. It could state the consequences. You could state the consequences like, I don't want to do that. It will make me sick. Or you could die from doing that. The important thing is that you state your reason for saying no with confidence, okay? Don't be like, oh no, tell them no. Tell them no, no. Be confident, okay? The goal is just to refuse whatever's being offered you, okay? Walk away is another one. Walk away and ignore the offer. It doesn't work in all situations. Sometimes if you're alone or in some situation where you can't walk away, that's not possible, okay? But if you can walk away or if you can ignore it, do that, okay? Change the subject or suggest doing something else by saying, let's do such and such instead. Let's go to the park instead. Let's go watch TV instead. Okay, let's go play the video game instead. You have the potential not only to refuse an offer of drugs, alcohol, or tobacco, but you can also prevent your friend who's asking you from doing it too, if you offer to do something else instead, okay? It says at the bottom, assert yourself. It just is important above everything else if you can stick up for yourself. It's an important life skill. Being able to state your position assertively is a trait that we value. So if you can learn it now, you'll be better off in the future. Asserting yourself means just like, again, being confident, putting yourself, stating exactly what you mean, and don't swerve from that. Don't be timid. Don't, state it. No, I don't want that. That's not good for me. I don't want it. Okay? You guys can do that. All right? So this is just a very intro on saying no to drugs. Okay? The next page is also talking about refusal skills. Okay? Refusal skills are being able to say no and refuse something. So when we're talking about drugs and we're talking about things that can harm our bodies, we want to be able to have the skills to say no so that we can be healthy and stay healthy. All right? This also, it says attention at the top of this page. I'm just going to read it to you. Attention, with some changes, these skills can also be used to resist the pressure to be part of bullying. Okay, so sometimes people might want to pressure you into bullying someone else, and you can tell them no. All right? So number 1, to say no thanks. The easiest, but some forget to try it. This often works when you're faced with friendly or teasing pressure. So somebody's like, yeah, come on, man. Oh, do it. No thanks. Okay? Simple as that. Number 2, Give a reason, fact, or excuse. So if you feel like you need to give a reason or an excuse or a fact, give it. The excuse needs to get you away from the person or situation. Practice an excuse so that you won't hesitate and will sound confident. Have a code word to use with your parents. Tell them the word and have them call to say you need to come home. Or text them the word and have them call to say you need to come home. So like, this is just saying, let's say you make a code word with your family, all right? And they know what it is. And so let's say you're with a friend and you're just like feeling really pressured to do something that you don't want to do, okay? Or you're in a dangerous situation. You can text your parents that word real quick, okay? And it doesn't have to be a word that's even related to this. It just be a code word, all right? And then they will call you up and be like, hey, we need you to come home right now. You can't, that way you don't look bad in front of your friends. And your parents are the ones taking the brunt of that. So they're the ones that are kind of making you come home so to get you out of that situation, okay? My mom just called, sorry, I gotta go. Something's going on at home. Or my parents would ground me for life. Or I forgot that I have a doctor's appointment this afternoon. Or I already lost my phone privileges. If they find me doing this stuff, I won't be able to go anywhere for a month. Okay? Another reason, number 3, one of them, walk away. Just walk away. One of the most effective refusal skills is just to walk away. You may feel obligated to stand and face the enemy, but you need to just leave. Say no and walk away while you're saying it. Don't go, no, and stand there. Because then they'll keep trying. Nope, walk away. Just start leaving. They can't, Number 4, change the subject. You can offer another alternative activity. So this is kind of going over the same things that this other page was going over, right? The first page we had, it's saying a lot of the same things, okay? So number 4, change the subject. You can, no, let's go play ball instead. Let's go get a snack at my house. I'm hungry, or I want to play my Xbox this afternoon. Let's go do that, all right? Number 5, use humor. No thanks, this stuff stunts my growth. I want to be tall so I can play basketball. Or, man, I need all the brain cells I can get. No thanks. Or, pot makes you stupid and gives you yellow teeth. I'll pass. Number 6, broken record or repeated refusal. Try to say that 5 times fast. Broken record or repeated refusal. I can't even say it once. Keep saying no over and over again. It will buy you some time to use another refusal technique or be an annoyance. So just be like, no, nah, 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 nah. They'll get annoyed. It'll stop eventually, all right? Cold shoulder or ignore. That's number 7. Avoid directly confronting the person. Turn your shoulder and talk to someone else or just ignore them like you don't hear them. And number 8, avoid the situation. Common sense tells you the places and times where there may be problems with peer pressure. Avoid those situations. If you know that going over to a particular person's house when their parents aren't home and they always want to do things that aren't right when their parents aren't home, don't go over their house if you know their parents are going to be gone. Easy as that, okay? Number 9, strength in numbers. The truth is simple. If you surround yourself with friends that make good choices, then you will make good choices too. Let me say it a little louder for those in the back of the room. If you surround yourself with friends that make good choices, then you will make good choices too. That is key, guys. You want to pick people that are friends in your life that are going to make you do well and make you succeed. Because otherwise, they're not real friends, okay? No adults can say that to you all the time, but it really is the truth. Care for yourself. Find friends that are good for you, okay? The opposite is true as well. If you find friends that are bad and making bad choices, you're going to end up making them too, because in numbers, that's what people do. You do the same thing as your friends, okay? One of your most important choices you can make is the choice of your friends. Choose to hang out with non-drug users. All right, that's that whole page. Okay, now that we read it, we're on to making smart decisions, okay? That's part of your magazine. It looks like a magazine. You guys know it, all right? I'm just going to read it to you. The older you get, the more decisions you will make. Part of growing up means learning to make smart decisions. A smart decision helps keep you safe and healthy. A smart decision means that you follow the laws in your community and the rules in your family. Willie's family has rules that help him make smart decisions about safety. Willie knows he should cross the street at the sidewalk, or at the crosswalk. He also knows he should wear a seatbelt in the car. He must wear a helmet when he rides his bike. Willie knows that smoking, drinking, or taking drugs is not safe or smart. Yesterday, Willie had a hard time making a smart decision. Read the story about Willie, then talk about the questions below. Okay. Story, up at the top, right up here, okay? Hey, Willie, come on over and hang out with us. See the kid with the smoking cigarette? Yeah, Willie, come on. And Willie's thinking, wow, Kirk and Bud are talking to me? They must be like older kids or something. And then, hey, Bud, bet me that you wouldn't smoke this. Let's see who's right. Yeah, Willie, come on. Oh, I didn't read that right. Hey, Bud bet me that you wouldn't smoke this. That's better. Let's see who's right. Yeah, Willie, come on. Willie says, smoking is bad for me, but I want them to like me. What should I do? So he's thinking about how, like, he knows smoking is bad for him, but he wants them to like him. He's got some peer pressure. What should he do? Looks like in the third one, he just ran away. I guess you were right, Bud. Ha ha ha. Yeah, what a baby. Ha ha. Okay, if they're calling him a baby, were they gonna be nice with him anyway? Nah, they weren't cool. Alright? So he made a good choice. So question number 1, what decision did Willie make in this story? Yeah. He chose a good decision to avoid the cigarette and run away. Why was it so hard for Willie to make a smart decision around Kirk and Bud? Because he wanted to be their friend. They were probably bigger kids that he maybe looked up to. Do you think it will be easier for Willie to make a smart decision next time? Yes, because he already did it once. It'll be easier always. Here's your assignment. This is the easiest part, guys. We just talked about reasons to say no. We just talked about a little story with Willie and these older kids, okay? Check it out. You can say no by. Draw it here. You can also write, running away or avoiding the situation. Go back to this page, the refusal skills page. Pick one of these. Draw a picture about that, okay? It's as simple as that, okay? Use some color. Don't just do like this little scribble scrabble thing. Put your name like on the bottom, okay? That way I know you get credit for this. Listen, this isn't hard. You can do this, but I would like you to at least do it well, okay? Do it well. So if it's not done well when I see it later, then I'm going to make you redo it. So just do it well the first time. It's not going to take you long, all right? Enjoy it. Count it as an art lesson. Tell Mr. Burkles that I said that. Anyway, that is your week 2, Ms. Jones' class and Ms. Dean's. Love you guys. I'll talk to you later.